All right, guys. Tony is feeding his leopard gecko. I don't think it's hungry, Tony. I don't think he's hungry.
Can you put your hand by him real fast?
Yeah.
And rub it into this.
Uh-oh. Tony, I'm not used to it. I'm not used to him crawling on me. Hurry up and come back. Come on. He's not hungry right now. Did it eat? I don't think he wants a worm right now, Tony. Oh, there you go. Oh, he ate it? Well, you dropped the worm? Oh, Lord. Tony's dropping worms in my living room. Well, you can't force him now. He doesn't want it.
He tried to eat it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, let's put him in the cage and let it,
Hunt it.
You should have put the worm in the calcium. I turned the, light off letting his light off last night for a little while. We got to get some more natural stuff in here. Honestly, you know, some people, he loves his little home. He does not want to be bothered right now. Tony, I think you may need to move this flower out the entrance way of his little house, okay? Well, don't put it in the water bowl. We don't actually need that. We're going to get some natural, some real flower, some real stuff to go in here. We won't need that big plastic one. Well, that's okay. I guess that'll work. But yeah, he's gone in his little house again. Some people say the carpet is better. Some people say the sand is better. Some people say I'm just.
The sand.
I don't know.
I want sand. I want sand.
I know what you want, Tony. You know, at this point, everyone has their own opinion, from the professionals all the way down to the people who have these leopard geckos in their own home and who's had them for 10 years. You know, I just don't know. I'll test out some stuff, but it seems to like the carpet. Tony, we got to put the worms in this calcium powder. Don't step on that, you can break it. We got to put some more worms in the calcium powder. It's in his home, guys. Tony just tried to feed him. Let's see if I can see him. Nah, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm just going to do what works. What I, noticed that King likes. His name is King. Everyone has their own opinion. Where's the worms? I wanted to show the people the worms, Tony.
Fridge.
Go get them. Here's his light. Turn it on. These are the worms. Well, I thought you were going to show them because I can't hold the phone and they're like a little bowl of worms that I have to keep in the refrigerator because the lady at PetSmart was like, listen, these worms, you have to keep them in the refrigerator or they'll turn into beetles. And I was like, all right, in the refrigerator, they will go. And sometimes you got to shake it up to get them moving. But how do they survive in the cold refrigerator? I don't know. That's what I'm kind of confused about. I'm still researching all this stuff. Tony has a sign here that says, do not tap on his, on the tank. You guys want to see him again? Oh, I hate when I disturb him. I feel like he's so cozy in here. And I have to lift this up sometimes really slowly. There he goes. Uh-oh. Oh. His color came back. He was turning white. The day before yesterday, he was turning white. So be careful, Tony. I researched it again, and they say that that's pretty normal. But I don't see any shedding in the cage. They said that they turn white when they're preparing to shed, but he got his color back. But he was turning white. I need to do some more research on that. I've definitely been giving him the calcium powder stuff here. I sprinkle it on the worms or whatever he's eating. Tony, he needs some more water. He definitely needs some more water. Let him go back in his house. Is he holding on to you? And there he goes. He comes out when no one's in this living room. All right, guys, I just wanted you guys to see the little worms and stuff. I know it looks like he's being neglected, but I promise you he's not. I just feel like he needs some more, he needs some leaves. Tony went outside and found the rocks and rinsed off the rocks and made sure there was nothing on the rocks that could harm the lizard or whatever. Because I'm skeptical about that too. Like, just putting stuff in this tank from outside, you don't know what's on that stuff from outside. It could be dog pee on the on the stuff from outside. You just never know. So a lot of people I saw just pour the calcium in the feeding bowl, and then they'll put the crickets or the bugs or whatever in the bowl, and then let the little crickets walk around. Not the crickets. It was some type of beetle or some type of bug was literally just walking around in the food bowl with the calcium. Oh, that's a lot of water, Tony. Try not to spill it, because I don't want the carpet to mold. See, that's another thing about the carpet. That's a lot of water. I don't want him to get in there and drown. I'm sure it won't drown. He knows how to climb out.
I don't like the water. He don't go in it.
He doesn't go in the water?
Yeah, when I play Till in the water, he tries to.
Sometimes I've seen him go in the water before. Well, guys, I wish he didn't love his little house so much. You guys can actually see him more. We're going to start going live more with the lizard.
He's right there.
Oh, he's
his tail.
Well, no, that's not his tail. Oh, there he is. They can't see through the glass, though. I'm going to start going live more, guys, with the feedings. And when we get the cage all decorated like we want it to be, I just need to do a little more research and stuff. Like I said, here's the light. So they recommend that the light stays on the opposite. Put the card behind the tank, Tony, so it won't. Yeah. Okay. They recommend that the light stays on the opposite side of his cool spot. So, lights over here. See if I can see him. I can see him, but between the...
Can you like see him?
Let's see. No, that really doesn't
It's dark.
help. Yeah, it's dark up under there. We're just gonna keep their light over there. This is a good light. Like, you can smell the heat on this thing, but I guess it has to be. I need to clean. There's some poop in here, Tony. I need to clean that out. But I mean, if their natural habitats are the desert, obviously need a light that's hot enough. But he doesn't really fool with us yet. Sometimes he has his days, he comes out and he's like climbing on the glass and he wants some attention. But other days, I don't know. He's not messing with us. Tony got the lizard on Christmas. Let me tell you guys something. It is so like difficult to hide a pet before Christmas time. I think I went to PetSmart and I bought him on the 21st or the 22nd. And let me tell you, those few days before Christmas, oh my God, I think 2 days before Christmas, at one point, I was just like, Tony, just don't even come in my room. I have nowhere to hide this tank. Just do not come in my room. And then on the night before Christmas, what I did, obviously I left the top uncovered so it can breathe, but I did the Christmas paper around the tank with a bow on it. And I have videos of that as well. So yeah, I don't have a niche on my channel. We'll be doing pet videos. I do shopping haul videos. I'm an actress. I'm a business owner. I'm all types of stuff. And I'm just trying to create all my my videos in its proper playlist. So at least it can be easy for you guys to find whatever video you're looking for. But hey, hi Mr. Skinny TV. What's up, dragons? Yeah, if you guys, I mean, I'm always open to stuff. It's some of that powder is on the carpet. I don't like that. I got to get that off. I don't like how that looks. Got to keep it nice and tidy. I got to get that poop from back there. I was thinking like on the outside of the tank, like getting his name on it. That'd be cool. But, all right, guys. I got to head over to the hospital. See my dad today. Listen, life is life, and man. Like, when you in your 30s and your 40s, like this is some crazy stuff. Like you're raising kids, you got pets, you're raising your parents. You're literally like the oh God, I don't even know the word for it. But it's like you're like an octopus. You got to help everybody. You got to make sure everybody's okay. So this is a leopard gecko. He's kind of small still and shy, obviously. If you know anything about these leopards, it was turning white the other day, and I thought that it was going to start shedding, but I don't see it didn't shed. But now it has this color back, so I don't know. But I have to get, this is actually going in Tony's room and out of my living room. You guys see it's still in my living room since Christmas. So I have to get something in Tony's room that will be safe and secure for this tank. I don't want to get anything that's misproportioned and the tank falls and all that stuff. So I got to get a big something, a big table or something. And I also don't want the tank high up because I don't want Tony to be reaching up there and the tank falls. I want something low, like this ottoman in his room for the tank. Oh, you have one? When they turn white, that means okay, that's what I was waiting on it to start shedding, but it never shedded. But then it got its color back. So I was like, okay, is my mind playing tricks on me? So what do you feed yours? Listen, I've been feeding mine. I've been feeding this one worms. Man, I know one day I'm gonna have to get the crickets and everything because they say you should just feed them one thing for a long time. I should have actually done my research because I know some lizards, they eat vegetables too, but this is not one. And the lady laughed at me in PetSmart. Oh, they eat their shed, so it probably ate the. Oh my goodness. You know what? I did read that. I did read that they eat their shed. That's probably what happened because his color is back and he's colorful and vibrant now. All right, guys. If you I have other videos and lives with the leopard. How big is it supposed to get? I know it won't get as big as like a bearded dragon or anything, right? That's what Tony actually wanted, a bearded dragon, but I was like, no, we're gonna start off with something smaller. All right, guys, I'm going to end the live. Dragons, you can still comment. It depends on how much you're feeding it. Oh, okay. Oh, so would this kind of lizard get as big as a bearded dragon though? Like, is that possible? Wow. So another question, should it be two? Is that like a thing? Should you have two geckos in one tank? No, okay, I figured that. I figured that. I've never seen anyone have two of them in the same tank. All right. All right, guys. You can listen. I'm always open to advice and everything. So you can still comment after this live or comment on one of my other videos. I am open. One lady actually told me that I need to take. You need to take that back to the store if you don't know anything about it. I was like, excuse me, ma'am. I am not taking my son's pet back to the store. I'm going to commit myself and learn and do what I need to do for it. Like the nerve. It's like, no, I'm not taking it back. I'm committed. I'm a new mother now to the lizard, all right? Kids don't come with instruction manuals either, do they? All right, guys, I'm gonna end this. If you have any suggestions, we're gonna end up putting some more. Tony put this big plastic flower in here, but we're gonna end up decorating it with more natural stuff. I need to research the types of natural stuff. Yeah, it was rude, wasn't it? I was so I'm like, what? Excuse me? No, ma'am. You don't tell anyone to do that. And I was all excited and stuff because this was like his major Christmas gift. He had been talking about it for months because they have a bearded dragon in his classroom. So that's what sparked the entrance. So, you know, I'm feeling like a good mom and stuff, and I'm putting the tank together, and then she comments, oh, I think you need to just take it. I recommend you take it back. It's like, okay, lady. My goodness. All right, guys. And it also likes these rocks. It loves climbing up on these little rocks too. So I may get a few more, not too many. May get a few more of these rocks. And then the calcium. Let the little worms play in the calcium. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this. And thank you for commenting. They like their cages to be stuffed. Okay. Oh, like with a lot of stuff in it? Sometimes it seems like this light gets really hot. But I mean, I guess that's, if their natural habitats are the desert, I mean, I guess that's quite normal. But me, I'm trying to protect it so much. I'm like, is this freaking light too hot? But that's probably why he stays in here and comes out whenever he feels like it. All right, guys, seriously this time. About to go visit my dad at the hospital. If you guys like this live, go ahead and subscribe. We'll be making more lives and videos for the little lizard. All right, guys, bye-bye. Oh, it helps them hide, right? Okay, that makes perfect sense. Duh, like that makes perfect sense. You're right. They love to hide. Yeah, he does not mess around with us. Like, my son has, he's taken him out a few times. And he seemed to enjoy being taken out of the cage every once in a while, but not all the time. He does not want to be bothered. Okay, let's see. I always forget how to end the lives, guys. It's so funny.